This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, coming at you with some different content today as we enter the final hour of the season. We are ranked number 512 in Mythic, and if you finish in the top 1200 of Mythic for the season, you get to play a tournament someday. You qualify for some invite-only event tournament that's on Magic Arena. That's how you get the Mythic qualifier thing over here. But unlike other years where we have to hold, grind, or play for the top 1200 for content, this season is different. I'm already qualified for the event, as you see here. For this season, they're actually taking people who qualify in May, June, and July, and they all get to go to the same event. So there is no technical reason for me to stay in the top 1200. So for the purpose of content, we are going to give the person who would come in 1201 a chance. And when it comes to taking chances, we're going to play something very silly, very trolly. We're going to play Tibalt's Trickery, and I'm sure you've seen this deck if you've played any MTG Arena over the last few months, but since Kaldheim, you've been able to have this combo of putting a Tormod's Crypt or a Stonecoil Serpent on the stack, casting Tibalt's Trickery to target it, which then might reveal another one of these, which is a terrible whiff, or might reveal a big monster, which if the opponent cannot deal with the big monsters, it will destroy them. So we're going to see what happens. We're running Emergent Ultimatum because we can fetch the combos of Professor Onyx, Vorinclex, Kioribes the Sea God, or Valky, God of Lies. We're running Dream Trawler. A lot of decks can't quite deal with that on turn 2. And we're running Turn Timber Symbiosis because we have a higher creature count with 4 Comas and 4 Dream Trawlers and the Vorinclex. And the reason for the Turn Timber Symbiosis is just to improve the hit density in the deck. While you could run another land and you would never hit it off Trickery, you are a little more likely mathematically to hit a Stonecoil Serpent or a Tormod's Crypt. So just crowbarring more and more and more hits into the deck. In the mana base, we wanted pathways that all produce red, because red is the color that casts the Trickery, and World Tree in case we ever get enough mana to cast our spells the way that they are. I mean, what deck tech do you need for Trickery? It's like this. We mulligan for the combo. When we play the combo on turn 2, sometimes it will hit and we'll win, and sometimes we will lose. Make no mistake that doing this in the top 1200, while it makes complete logical sense to my brain, I can tell myself 100 times that it doesn't matter if I get top 1200 or not. I am qualified, I don't need it. But the primal side of my brain that seeks competition and has insane levels of pride, it is going to be damaging to miss top 1200. So don't venture into this arena unless you can handle a little bit of salt and sarcasm, because I'm sure it might get nasty out there. Unless, of course, we win all our coin flips, in which case we'll just go to number 1 Mythic playing Tibalt's Trickery. But it should be fun because we're just going to air all the games, and you're going to see a straight run of a silly amount of games, a whole bunch of coin flips, and the absolute nonsense that is the last day of the ladder and the huge fluctuations in rank that occur. So we're giving the person who would drop in at number 1201 a chance to take my spot. And while part of me really wants to make them fight for it to the last breath, part of me also wants to have some fun and hopefully make some entertaining content for you guys. So let's dive in. Let this nonsense begin. We mulligan for the combo every game. No risky keeps here. No risky keeps. Trickery, land, no 0. No Trickery. No Trickery. No Trickery. All right, we try to draw the 0. I see your heart. Your go. They're right on the cusp, too. They need this win. They need this win, and they're a fan. Part of me wants him to get it. All right. No zero located yet. Yep, move right in. Targeting the opponent's things will get them something from their deck, not ours. Otherwise, it would be the best counterspell ever made. Uh-oh. 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 Let's see what happens. Sad. This doesn't work, by the way, because it fizzles. All right. I hope you make it. I hope you make it. Good luck. On to the next one. If we're gonna dish out the ranking points, let's dish it out to the fans. If you hear a loud noise, they are power washing my deck, and they're right outside my window. Like, my deck is not outside my window, though. They must be power washing the bottom. Their timing couldn't be better for content, I'm telling you right now. No trickery. No trickery. No trickery. No trickery. All right, we can't really go lower than 3. We could go for 1 more, but we're just going to try to top deck the trickery. Hard mode. Hard mode, engage. So far, not our day. So far, we're handing out the free wins. That's game. That's game, because they take the Stone Coil, we can't get it back, so now we don't have either part of the combo. Might as well be in the next game. Okay, so far we're in rank tanking machine. And what have we played against? White and Ultimatum. The tryhards are out in force. We have lost 700 ranks in 3 minutes. Still no combo. Still no combo. This is getting gross. Still no combo. Combo. No red. The Turn Timber Symbiosis is here to get us. All right, we're gonna have to draw the red mana. I'll take that chance. We got like 17 of them or something in the deck. We got a lot of red sources, so we can give it a try. But so far, we haven't turn 2'd the combo yet. Naya, okay. This is where Turn Timber does hurt you. I thought that having like 7 sources of green. All right. On to the next one. I thought that having 7 sources of green wouldn't hurt that badly, but it certainly got us there. It's been nothing but worst case scenario so far. Also, how many hands have we seen without seeing Trickery and a 0 in the same hand? It's kind of absurd, but you gotta keep... Like, this is what a gambling mentality is, right? If we keep this, we won't draw the land. Like, guaranteed, we will just not draw the land. But we have a few turns, because we can do the combo multiple times, okay? How do we not Shuffler's Find keep this? We have to. We have to do it. We might miss the land drop for a few turns, but as soon as we find one, like if we find one in the top 2 or 3, then we get to Trickery, and we get to Trickery the next turn, too. How is the Shuffler not fine? Amazing. Amazing. Sparky of the Veil is at 93%, way outside of the bounds of making the top 1200. Looks pretty impossible. The farthest I've ever gone is making it from 96% back up to top 1200. And that was insane. That was crazy. And that was like 2 hours. All right. If they have a counter, we lose. No, we don't. So we can't play around negate no matter what. So let's go for this into this. Easy resolve. And Jenny. Jenny the ultimatum. No mystical. Oh, God. You win some, you lose some. God. That was disgusting. All right. Moving right along. Dude, you mulligan a million times. You basically punt multiple games. You D-rank 800 spots for that. for a Genesis ultimatum into that level of silly. Crypt, trickery. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are certainly back. This is mono red. All right. Are we going to trickery whiff for the second time today? Let's find out. Or will we hit and show mono red the meaning of pain? Oh my gosh, the top two of the top three were bad, but instead we hit Emergent Ultimatum, but Liliana's in our hand. So what do we get? We get Vorinclex, Kiora, and there's one more Valky. Okay, we would still have awesome hits. Opponent's not sticking around to see it. Rating points deducted from mono red. Job well done. Job well done. Gotta block them. Gotta block them from top 1200. All right, Rick, what you up to? What you up to, Silver Quill? We've got combo, but no land. I said I keep these, right? Do I? We have to top deck untapped land. There aren't that many. It's only a 20 land deck. I'm gonna do some mulls here. We're gonna get it again. Okay, maybe not. Okay, regretting. I have regrets. Keep 3 on the play. It's the perfect hand, but we can only keep 3. Well, I know which 3 we're keeping. Let's keep the red source just in case we top deck another green, because that's probably going to happen. And it's the same situation we had before, guys. We just have to draw a land. That's all we have to do. Not mono red. No, come on. Untapped land. Did it. Actually did it. Trolleys? Okay, we're empty-handed, but we have a Dream Trawler on turn 2 on the play. All right, you got 4 turns, and I'm going to gain 20 life. But I did take a 3. I don't know. This is gonna get interesting, I think. If they stick around. I mean, no blocks. I don't have a card to discard for the hexproof, so we have to take it. No choice. I know. We turn 2 Dream Trawler and we can't block because we have an empty hand. The things that this deck... There are a lot of things I hate about the Tibalt's Trickery deck. But, like, things just happen playing this deck that don't happen in any other kind of situation. Okay, so drawing the 2 zeros in a row, which, by the way, we dodged with our Trickery, means I think I can play this. And that could make a big difference. Just having something on the battlefield to give our Dream Trawler time to do work. Shock it down. Play Rimmy. Yep. If we draw another Trickery, though, we get to do it again. Another Crypt. Shuffler's fine. 3 straight zeros. And the Trickery! No. No, that didn't just happen. That didn't really just happen, did it? And the hit is... We dodge another trickery. Stone coil. What? What the heck? How many of our trickeries and zeros were just in the last, like, the last several cards? We just got rid of a stone coil. I see 4 zeros and 3 trickeries. But the shuffler's fine. Don't worry about the shuffler, guys. It's fine. All right, Embercleave next turn, maybe? Doesn't matter. We have to attack. We hope to dodge Robber of the Rich because it has reach. All right. Your go, Mono Red. No! We had to dodge that. It's not over yet. They don't have Embercleave. Why are they attacking? Why are they attacking? It has reach. Has reach. You know want another turn? Never read your card? Okay. That is a classic mono red game. That is a mono red game. And we roll. Who is the next victim of the trickery? We haven't turned to coma at anyone. How about that? Can we do that? Top 1,000. Almost. If we win, we'll get it. 2 trickeries. Nope. No red mana either. Did it. Did it. Did it. We even have double trickery. Oh my goodness. Guys, there's something kind of, forgive the pun, magical about just leaving it up to chance too. I spend so many brain cells trying to trudge my way through the aggro nonsense that's out there. And now you're telling me all I gotta do is cast Tibalt's Trickery on turn 2 and I might win? All right, let's put it to the test. Mono red, you shall not pass. Not the best hit, but not a terrible one.
Open your books to page.
Kind of kill ourselves faster, but they have to attack Liliana, and we do gain life. Yep, they frostbite it for 2, sure. You're gonna find ways to deal with this. Let's grab another Serpent. 2 Cure Best the Sea God into the bin, by the way. Yeah, this is one of the worst hits in the deck. There's no question. There's no question. But look at how much they have to do just to get rid of it, and we, of course, had the draw with another one. And they're missing land. All right, we've drawn 3 straight hits. I'm really nervous that we're gonna whiff now. I'm scared. I don't know. There aren't many things more tilting to me than when they hit a double off the trickery. And now Genesis Ultimatum. Ugin! Shutting mono red down. Did we just go from... We just went from 1071 to 545 for a win. The top... We just jumped most of the top 500. Straight to #1 Mythic. Let's go. Let it be known we got to number 545 playing Trickery. A part of this is also like a content creator slapping the face of people who want to take the game too seriously, which in many ways includes myself. But remember that taking the game seriously is how I enjoy it, along with how a lot of other people enjoy it. There are also people who enjoy letting the world burn, and you guys can probably see some of the appeal in this video. All right, 99%. Shuffler's fine. Did it. Did the thing. Go ahead. Lovestruck Beast. Sentinel. All right. Let's do it. No whiffsies. Who knows how high we'll rank if this hits? Who knows? Coma! It's you! Let's go. Coma carry. Coma carry. Let's find out. Lovey-dovey. Okay. What else? You got 2 mana. Clarion Spirit. Okay. Opponent's gonna put up a fight. You'll love to see it. Let's put a stop on their upkeep and try to restrict their mana next turn. Or we can let them like devote their mana to playing things, tap a few of their blockers, and attack again. But I don't like it. As long as I have 1 coil around, I think that restricting their mana means I can't lose. So we're gonna tap you. And we'll tap you. And then they'll have a lot of trouble making those spirits. All right, float, but you're on your upkeep, so you got to use it now. Can't do it. Savior coming in. They're trying. Give it up. They are trying. Do you have another 1-drop? Impressive. Very impressive that they're able to keep this going. I wonder if tapping the lands is going to be bad. They can't do it forever, right? So they can just sack, block. We don't want to risk them like doing anything too bad to the Coma. Okay, so chumps. Let's see. If they play a land, they still have 3 mana. They play 1 Lovestruck Beast. Guess that doesn't bother me too much. All right. All right. I guess we have to let them do their thing, and we're going to make a Serpent Army now. They're going too wide. Okay. So, they have 3 creatures that they can attack with. Let's definitely tap down this. Winota's so good, huh? So that they don't get this for free. And then I guess we can make them throw away their Savior if they want the ability. But it won't work next turn, so I think we have to accept this. We have to accept this. Because we're just going to run out of Serpents. Can you believe their draw? Their draw is absolute fire. Like, unbeatable fire. Like, this would have been happening to us a turn earlier. So, this makes activated abilities unable to activate. But, it doesn't, it can't stop, like, the Winota from triggering. There's nothing we can do about that. Man, so we could tap this and attack for 9, and we come up too short. But we could also then sack our creatures to tap the opponent's attackers. But if they, and see if they can, like, attack with everything, but they're going to hit Spellbinders. They're going to have a lot of extra damage. I don't think tapping anything down, though, is going to win us the game. So we've got to keep attacking. Like, we have to have this hit, and then I don't know how we get through next turn, but we've got to find a way. All right, move to attackers. So, we tap all the things that aren't human. They might hit another Winota, so letting them attack with Winota is probably not a big deal. But we need to tap non-human, so we'll tap here. So we only give them one hit. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Crap. They would get no hits, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, it's not lethal, and they get no hits. But then they just have to play like creatures to block, and they're good, right? Okay, let's see what they do. They do attack all. If they only play one creature to block here, we tap it with Coma and we win. Professor of some blah blah blah. No! The third love-struck beast? No! It can't be. It can't be. How did this happen? They deserve it. They deserve it. All right. Good luck. Where are you? 99%? Go get your top 1200. Go get it, buddy. You deserve it. You beat turn 2 Coma. You beat turn 2 Coma. Their draw was incredible. Like, that's top 1% Winota draws, is what that was. That was amazing. I'm never going to tap lands with Coma again. I'm scarred. I'm scarred. I do think it was a bad call, but I don't think you can plan for that draw. I just don't think you can be prepared for it. All right, Yorion. On the play, which means they might be able to have Counterspell Magic available. Let's keep it. See what happens. I mean, our deck only does one thing. There's nothing to consider. There's nothing to consider here. Look, I play blue mana. I play blue mana. Tap out. I dare you. That works. All right. Give it to them. They are also on the cusp of the top 1200. All right, let's see. The Turn Timber Symbiosis. Pay off. Dreamtrawler. All right. They'll probably have exile removal, so I'm not feeling confident. Like, they are an extinction event away from happiness, but we'll see if they can come up with it. Reading the card. Nice. They can also tap it with removal spells. Heartless Act. All right, extinction event for the game. If they have it, I'll scoop. I don't need to stick around to try to draw, like, into Trickery. Okay. If I don't have at least one part of the combo in my hand, I'm not going to stay for that kind of thing, if it makes sense. Okay, second Trolleys. We're going to need a World Tree. Like, these are the games where actually casting some of these spells becomes important. But I guess we have double white. We only need one more blue to cast this Trawler. If our opponent gets out of this, that will be 2 straight games where we did our thing and lost. For the pride of the deck, we can't do that. It can't happen. It can't happen. Wait, what am I talking about? Trickery has no pride. There is no pride here. Okay, did not find the blue source. Did not find the World Tree, which is kind of a big letdown, to be honest. Coma, okay. That shuts down the Trawler. They had it ready to go. Let's see what they get here. Nope, did not find the land. And now Coma taps this. We can discard to make it hexproof, but if we do that, it taps the Trawler. So if they find the line, if they make the play, I'm going to scoop, because now they can do this every turn, and we're not going to recover. back to the top 1200 cusp. Just like that. 2 games will get you from 500 to outside looking in if you guys are wondering how to handle the last day of ranked. It is insane. You gain almost like, it's weird, there's like a weight to it. There are times when you can win in a top 1200 versus other like person who's really close to top 1200. And you know what happens? Like you move like 200 spots or less. Like I've seen like 50 spots at times, right? But as soon as you're in top 1200, a win or a loss moves you like 500 spots. It's madness. Speaking of madness, this deck, how about it? Here comes mono red. Look, if we gatekeep mono red and lose to everything else, I'll be okay. I don't like Winota. I'm pretty sick of Emergent Ultimatum. We all are. But mono red is nemesis. Content opponent. Jenny. 8675309. Thank you, Jenny. Hand or battlefield? Battlefield. Give me that. Oh yeah, we already played a land. Look at me being greedy. I attack with my Fireblade Charger. Okay. Robber of the rich. Slam it. Vorinclex, huh? Let's see what we hit. Another 0 is Tibalt's Trickery again. Nope, it's Coma. Do we turn this into a giant? Not at the cost of 3 life. I can Trickery my opponent's Embercleave. We might do that. That's not insane. All right, still no attacks. They need their creatures for their cleaver. If we attack with this and they block and we turn it into a 4/3, that's pretty bad for them. We're going to be discarding the hand size. Do we do that, or do we counter the Embercleave? We counter the Embercleave. They're not going to get there without it. Discard 2 cards. Oh, I guess 30 life is a lot. I guess 30 life is a lot. I really wanted to Trickery counter the Embercleave and see what would happen. But see what I mean? So we won at 500. And we lost so many points. And then we win at 1200, and look what we get back. It's rigged, but it's also a game. Lots of games are rigged. It's part of the experience. If it's unfair, you overcome it. Win anyway. It's the best way to feel good. Cover, go deep. Life advice. Trickery. Uh-oh, no red. Oh, the Turn Timbers got us again. The Turn Timbers got us again. I think I'm going to cut the Turn Timbers down to like 1. Because drawing 2 is just way too bad. And that's something I should have thought about and didn't. On the play, I won't feel too bad if I have to do this on turn 3. So we get 2 draws out of red source. Let's go. $30 minutes down. No, it's mono red. Okay, we have to draw the red source. Come on, block them. Ladies and gentlemen, I was put on this earth to do one thing. Prevent mono red from being the entire best of 1 meta. And we're gonna do it. All right, so we get 2 straight Valkies on top. This is interesting. But we're gonna steal mono red's creatures. They're going to work for us. And that's how we're going to stay in this game. Robber of the rich. Everybody attack Tibbs. That +2 though. 2 loyalty a turn is a lot. If we hit multiple creatures, we're just gonna get in front of them, gum it up, do our best. They're thinking about going face. You're not going to be able to ignore that ultimate. The ultimate lets me Tibalt's Trickery again. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could hope I whiff on the Trickery. That is a play. Yes, yes. Good, good. I'll just do this right now. My giant. Keep it coming. They refuse. Another mono red blocked from top 1200. 0 rank change because there are bugs in the works. All right, let's go make that adjustment on the Turn Timber Symbiosis because we've only hit it once. Seems like it's mana screwed us much more than it's helped us. So we're gonna go to 1 and we're going to raise the Crown Pathway count to 4. And I'm still holding on to this World Tree because there are definitely games where you might want to cast all these cards. So we'll hang on to that for a minute. Professor Onyx might have to go, but I think she does okay, and I like having her as a hit for the Trickery. Or a hit for the Ultimatum, I should say. As a hit for the Trickery, she's like the worst card in the deck. But also, without her, there's no Strixhaven representation. And if there's something I know about content, it's that you need to have representation from the new set, or people will whine and not watch. All right, nice. We finally found our way back to this. All right, so we top deck Trickery and we win. Easy. 0 deaths. MTG Junkie, what are you playing? Better not be mono red. All right, now I have to draw Trickery. I didn't want to have to do it, but now I gotta do it. Play an island. Play an island. Son of a... Well, your robber trigger fails you. Okay. Fine, don't draw Trickery. Deck. Fine. How dare I give wins to mono red. All right. Our deck has finally failed us. One more turn. One more turn. We could definitely hit an ultimatum, either Genesis or Emergent, and still come back. Pathetic. Alright, Ugin time. Okay, not today. Not today. Giving mono red points hurts. Hurts my soul. All right, we've got about 20 minutes left in season. Might come down to one game, that top 1200-ness. Might come down to one game. I've wondered what I would do. Would I let somebody like on the cusp of top 1200 in, like somebody did for me once? We won't know until we're right there. Keep Yorion. Sorry, Yorion. This one's going to be a tough one for you. This is going to be hard mode, unless I whiff. Hold on to your butts. All right. Good game. Good game. On to the next one. If I had another Trickery or another 0 in hand, I would play it. But I don't think it's worth it otherwise. And you gotta think, in terms of numbers, it's about game quantity, right? So when you play when you're like a 10-to-1 fate, 10-to-1 against you, you're just wasting your opportunity where you could be winning a game. And this isn't just me. Some of you want to argue with me. The frickin' world champion, Paulo Vito Damaderosa, made a video on his channel saying that you should not stay in games where you're too far behind in if you're trying to get to Mythic. And this kind of applies the same way. It was slightly different, but this is very much the same type of situation. All right, found the combo. Wrong spot. That would have been embarrassing. And away we go. 2 games in a row, 2 Tormod crypts. All right. The RNG will get you. You move up the ladder, you move down the ladder. Hopefully we're giving out the ranking points to people who need them. Everyone but Mono Red. Nerve herder. Who you calling scruffy looking, says Vraska. Uh-oh, Mono Red sleeves. 99%. They have it's a long shot for them, but they could do it. All right, keep 3. Give ourselves a few draws for the trickery. No, not Mono Red again. No. No. You know, you hate to see it, but you love to see it. All right. I mean, will we hit our Tormod script for the 3rd game in a row? Oh, Mono Red. I hate to see you waste your top 1% of draws. Because either you're gonna win anyway, or you're gonna lose anyway, buddy. Hold on to your butts. That Ugin would have been hot. Instead, it's an 8-8. I don't know if that will be good enough. It depends what else they play in the next 2 turns. I don't know if that will be enough. We lock them down. We steal their Annex. You gonna attack? You have to, right? I mean, all your stuff is gonna get tied to the ground. But yeah, I don't know if this will do. All right, dial up the pressure. It's gonna be close. Robber of the rich. Okay. I has Annex now. We have to attack, I think. We've got to put them on blast. They stole their Annex back? Frickin' Mono Red. Frickin' Mono Red. Salty. I'm salty now. I had one job. I had one job, you guys, and I failed. Couldn't even win with the top deck trickery against their triple fervent champion Annex. A Crowan War draw. What a load of crap. Their grief is right on the edge. Number 1, 2, 3, 4 with 20 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go, rather. Well, what's it gonna be? This is mono white. They know me. They like me. They're playing mono white life game. They're on the edge of top 1200. And their fate is in the hands of chance. And mine, to be fair. And they face coma. Let's see if they can overcome. Linden's here. Doesn't do much, though. Brick Wall's the 3/3. Coma attack. Gotta be at least somewhat aggressive. Heliod. Do we trickery it? For the content? That's a really good one. That's a really good one. For the content. I thought for a moment it hit another Heliod, but it hit a Selfless Savior. Look at them staring at the Heliod. Why can't I has? Is not for me? Is not for me? Alright, the dog's here. Let's see where they put the counter. They go to the Linden. If the Linden attacks, we'll double block it. They'll have to sack their savior. Oh, no, we need these to take the damage. I guess it was indestructible, but I needed one to live, so I couldn't sacrifice any. Snake. Let's go, Coma. Let's go. The coils are mounting. And they are relentless. They do not let the life gain player breathe. I'll make a deal with you. You don't know it, but if you play to the... If it's unintuitive too, because I say you should concede when you're behind, when you know you're beat, especially in these situations. But if you hang on till there's lethal damage available, I will scoop. I will concede. I guess if they block with any of their other things, I'm pretty happy. Because we need to get them off the board anyway. And watch your devotion. You can't block with anything else if you do that. Blade Historian. Okay. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can tap 3 things. Yeah, we can do this. So these have to attack. Let's see if they attack with this. Probably not. Okay, my turn. It's really close. But it's not lethal. They hang on. So we have 3 that can tap these. They're at 7. These little life gain points really help. Luris, what's in the graveyard? A savior. They're fighting. You gotta give it to them. They are fighting. Sacks the Alseed. Gains some life. Alright, targeting here. Just making sure. Because we can just tap it again. The attack's not good. Like, Daxos would have double strike, but I'd just take the damage. They gain 1. Then I could tap, tap, attack. They'd be at 1. Okay, say go. It's too bad the snake is not a serpent. Isn't that weird? We could play it and tap things with coma. Alright, you want to trade that Lurie? We don't want to show him the stone coil till after, because protection from multicolor might make a difference. Alright, we're chumping. Alright, tap, tap, attack for still not dead. Well, let's see. It could be. It could be. Depends. They've got the Heliod now. Or not the Heliod, the castle. Close. You gotta hand it to them. They are fighting. They're fighting like a potential top 1200 gamer should. Nine minutes left in the season. 9 minutes.
Thank you for all the kindness.
Tap, tap, attack for 10. Still not lethal. Daxos can block the coma, so we have to go. Gotta tap the Daxos so that the pressure stays on. They can take this hit, though. One coma against all that the white mage can muster. Deciding whether or not to block with the Spellbinder and taking it, dropping to 6. Luminarch. Where does the counter go? On the Spellbinder. Tap the 6/6. Well, they don't have a way to save it. I could double block this and kill it. Okay. We're not afraid of it right now. They don't have an Alcy. They don't have a Selfless Savior. They're going to attack with the Spellbinder. Gain 1. Let's just take it down. World Tree. World Tree. Clock is ticking here. All right. Tap the Daxos. Can't block the coma now. Keep up the pressure. We could offer a potentially lethal attack by also tapping the Linden, and then they have to block with the Luminarch, but then we only have one Serpent to tap something the next turn. They go to 3. Speaker. They're hanging so tough. They're hanging so tough. 6 minutes left in the season. 34 places out of top 1200 for our opponent. But what would I be doing if I didn't give them a chance to earn it? What would I be doing if I didn't make them earn it? But I know a lot of you are also screaming, you got scooped into top 1200 once. Will you do the same? The offer stands. Opponent, you stand in here. You can have it. But they don't know that. And do you stay in? Do you put all your chips on this game? I had to do it once. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. They did that and I thought they were going to scoop. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't take it from them. I couldn't take it from them. With 5 minutes left in the season, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Good luck. Oh my gosh, let's see if we can get one more. I thought when they dropped that emote with the heart that they were about to concede. I was on the watch for it like that whole game. Like I was like, they're gonna, what they usually do when they play against me is they drop the heart and then they concede. So I didn't say it out loud, but I said if they drop the heart in a situation that looks bad for them, I'm going to scoop as fast as I can. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what Rabinito has for us here in the final moments. 94%. They don't really have a way in, so to speak. This game's just for fun. Keep 3. Keep 3. Untapped land? Not yet. 4 minutes left in the season. Probably the last game, but we'll see. If I don't draw the land quickly here, maybe I'll get into another. Looks like they're on the Is It Dragons, and no land. Alright, I'm gonna go find another game. Because they have counter spells, so even if we find the land now, it's kind of over. Alright, let's see if we can either stop one mono red mage or help somebody else with a few more points. 3 minutes left in the season. Looks like we're out of top 1200. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I didn't really have something to play for. I expected to be like damaged right now. I expected my pride and my ego to be hurting, but honestly, I feel just good. Honestly, I feel good. This has been a little bit more fun than I expected. It's nice to see other people like chasing their dreams, possibly getting there in the final hour, you know? Keep 2. Keep 2. If you could choose any 2 cards. All right, they're 99%. This person, I think, is not going to get it. I don't think they've got the time. But if I scoop to them now, maybe they get into one more game. Maybe they get into one more game. There's now 2 minutes left in the season. %, definitely out of it. This will be a game for fun. Fun with Tibalt's trickery. I know. I'm the devil in this case. What's a guy got to do? What does a guy got to do? All right. Out the door again. Out the door again. The last stretch has been really anticlimactic. I should have quit with that mono white game. 1 minute left in season. It just hit 259 where I am. Let's see who we find. Who's playing with 1 minute left? And you see the queue time. A little bit of 93%. Okay. One more for the road. Is it against... Are we against rogues? Hold on to your butts. We had to be on the play. They're just going to drown one of these in the lock and we lose. Oh, do not finish the season against rogues. Be the Luris deck. Be the Luris deck for me. One time. It's rogues. It's rogues. Come on, tap out. Or play a tap land. On your turn, please. Please, play your Rune Crab or something. You know you want to play another rogue. You know you want to play that Soaring Thought Thief. You know you want to. We didn't come here to not go for it, guys. We didn't come here to not go for it. This just loses to Drown in the Lock, but it is what it is. They don't have it. They don't have it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No Heartless Axe one time. No Heartless Axe one time. Nice. Nice. We're going to destroy rogues to end our season. It's been a good one. We started the season. We entered Mythic at ranked number 1. Just a few hours into the season. We were rank 1, I think, about 6 times in the first 3 days. We've been battling throughout. We've spent most of it in the top like 200 to 300, with some time in like the 500-600s. And now here in the final hours, it looks like for the first time in, I think, 2.5 years. I'll have to go check, but I think for the first time in 2.5 years, we won't have a top 1200 finish. And I'm okay with that. That is just fine with me. Let's rumble. Soaring Thought Thief. What you gonna do? You gonna block something with that Death Touch? Of course you are. I will gain Indestructible. Thank you for your block. Your contribution to the Coma Coil. And not only that, rogues. I'm gonna make you sit through this again. Oh, those were good ones. Vorinclex! Pog. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? That's a lot of pain. Go ahead. Go ahead. Into the story. Good play. Solid Magic the Gathering play. Turn that... No, you're not going to attack? You don't want to see what reach feels like? Tap target permanent. Lock it down. Say goodnight. So I also know that the ranks don't reset right away. So if I click my profile, it's probably going to show the 97 some percent before we get dropped all the way back down to platinum. And it starts all over again. Like the circle of frickin' life. But there you go. There you go. We're off season. You see there's no timer there anymore. 97%. But it feels all right. I didn't have anything specific to win it for. I would only qualify for something I was already qualified for. And hopefully there's a player out there who is chasing their MTG Arena dreams with the top 1200 finish. And they can know that along the way, they've got support. They've got someone in their corner as long as they're not playing mono red. And that someone, forever and always, is me. It's CGB, the one in Best of One. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video, the next season, the next month, the next set coming soon. Whatever is next. I'll see you there. You're cool.